Greetings, my friends. I've been surfing, as I always do, every day and night, the news. And a big buzzword we hear right now is universal basic income. And they've tried this in Sweden, and it has made them financially strapped in a major way. They figured they would give people a basic income and pay them a certain amount of money every month, and that they would just work extra hard because they had so much money coming in. What happened is many people stopped working and didn't want to get a job, ended up hurting the economy badly. I say that because now we've got billions of people in the world. It's a sad story that because of all the disease going on right now and the lockdown and the shutdowns of all the world's governments, unprecedented. People can't afford food. They can't afford a home or shelter. They can't afford a car. They can't afford to get decent clothes. The list goes on and on and on. And they are demanding. You're seeing all kinds of protests, and you're seeing riots and all kinds of petitions where they demand. They're not asking for. They're demanding a new one world system where all are equal. All are paid same amount of money, and they're taken care of. They have a place to live. They have food to eat, and it's all taken care of. It's kind of like a universal basic income on steroids. But those who know Bible prophecy know what this means. It means the last days. It means the mark of the beast system. It means the one world government, the one world religion, the one world economy, the one world currency, all lining up. And just riddle me this. Let's just say, and I know a lot of people now are hurting. They aren't being lazy. They're hurting because of the economies being shut down everywhere. But if people start getting, first of all, people start getting freebies all the time, they're going to take freebies like the thumbnail shows. People don't want to work hard. They want to, if they have a choice between work, there are a lot of people that do want to work hard. But if people have a choice between working hard and or working at all or getting freebies and sitting at home doing nothing, the vast majority of people on earth will decide the latter. They'll sit around and do nothing. And just riddle me this: what if people around the world start getting locked in? And they're already talking about they're trying to get the rent forgiven now, and the mortgages forgiven, and all kinds of bills forgiven. But riddle me this: let's say they do come up with some sort of universal basic income for the world because of all the disease going on right now and all the shutdowns and lockdowns. Everybody's on that. Now, if people are on that and they're getting freebies from the government and they don't have to do anything but just collect their check, they don't even have to work. Many of them don't, or even maybe even most. What happens when, let's say, the rapture happens and the Antichrist shows up and he says, "Oh, by the way, you can keep getting this universal basic income. You can keep getting everything paid for free. But to do that, you have to take this mark in your right hand or your forehead." How many of you actually believe will reject that mark? Very few. Most are going to want to get the freebies. They're going to want to just be able to be taken care of for nothing. They will line up in droves to get that mark of the beast. It will damn them eternally into hell in the lake of fire. And again, this is not some far-fetched dream. This is not some ramblings of a psycho. This is facts from the Bible that this system is coming, and this is one major way it can be formed. And like I said before, if people are required to get this vaccination coming up for the illnesses running rampant around the world right now, and it's a way to track you, and so you can't you can't have a job and go to the store and stuff and everything unless you have that. That can be a precursor that can get people exposed to something like that, where when the real mark comes out, they'll say, "Hey, this is nothing. I already had this other mark. I'll take this." And again, they're damned to hell in the lake of fire forever. We're just living in precarious times right now. We're living in the last of the last days. As I've said many times, we're in at the end of verse 13 in Matthew 24, and verse 14 is when the tribulation begins. So we're sitting right there on that threshold of eternity, waiting for God to send his son Christ, his only son, to come back and snatch the true bride of Christ away out of this wicked world. Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it, my friends. And again, after the rapture, when all hell breaks loose, people might not even be able to work then. The world might be so jacked up with 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, total horror and terror and nightmare scenarios. May not even be able to work. There may be a type of universal basic income. But anyhow, Jesus Christ is your only hope. If you've never been saved, you're backslidden, pray the prayer, do the 6 steps in the box below the video. No one's guaranteed more time in your life. If you'd like prayer, contact me. I pray for you every day. I love you all so much. And look up, true Christians, our redemption draweth nigh. We fly soon. May God bless you. Share this video and please wake up. Time is short. Let's get ready. Love you. Share.